lead tonight, drastic new measures in the fight against coronavirus. This evening, Governor Inslee issued an order, stay home, for the state's 7 million residents. It also impacts non-essential businesses. They have to close and wait out the outbreak. That order comes as the spread of the virus continues. Tonight, the Washington Department of Health is reporting more than 2,200 cases among 31 counties. Out of those cases, 110 people have died. Now, so far, the state has tested more than 31,000 people, and out of those tests, about 7% have come back positive. Now, all of this is overwhelming, but we're all in this together. And tonight, we're working to ease your concerns and also answer your questions surrounding the virus and the impact tonight's actions will have on you. We've got team coverage for you. Let's start with KARA 7's Michael Spears, who is live in downtown Seattle tonight. Michael?
Well, Governor Inslee says the order will last at least 2 weeks to slow the spread of the coronavirus, and there are exceptions. That includes businesses and companies that can work through it, cannabis companies included. But for some, it does mean closing up shop, and it does mean joining a list of places already forced to close, like schools and entertainment venues. A gloomier, quieter day on the beach.
To be social is part of our human existence, so it's a challenge.
Days earlier, sunshine and crowds that, along with mounting pressure, drove Governor Inslee to do what he initially resisted.
So tonight, I am issuing a stay-home order to fight this virus.
The order bans all gatherings, effective immediately, both private and public, weddings and funerals included. Crucial businesses like grocery stores, gas stations, banks, pharmacies, child care facilities are all allowed to stay open, along with the jobs that keep society flowing, like first responders. The governor says those that are not considered essential must close in 48 hours unless employees can work from home.
So it's time to hunker down in order to win this fight.
Governor Inslee says people are still allowed to handle the musts, like grocery shop, doctor's appointments, and get fresh air, so long as you can stay at least 6 feet away from people you don't live with. The state says violating the stay-home order is a gross misdemeanor. The goal, not to make arrests, but to take the educational route and break up crowds if needed.
You know, when this first happened, I was one of the people that said, oh, we'll just wipe down surfaces and we'll be fine, and I've taken a big turn differently, and as we get more educated, that's what we need to do.
Now, as far as enforcement, we did hear from Governor Inslee's team today. They say, again, they want to take the educational route, but they will consider more heavy-handed approaches to enforcement if folks decide not to listen to this order. Monique?
Well, Michael, what about restaurants? We've seen the restaurant industry was totally decimated, and a lot of them scaled back, did to-go and delivery orders. How does this affect them now?
Well, we know from previous restrictions that the dine-in option, sitting down and eating in a restaurant, that was no longer on the table. With this order, we're told restaurants will still be able to operate, Monique, but they will have to continue on with takeout and delivery. Monique?
We have to support them any way we can. Thanks so much, Michael.